Education Today starts now!
Welcome to Education Today. I'm Mia Bowers. To start today's show, we have two very special guests with us, the Armstrong quarterback, Jalen Price, and a very prominent student from the student section, Michael Bowser. Welcome to Education Today. Will you please introduce yourselves?
My name is Jalen Price. I'm a senior at Armstrong High School. I'm also the quarterback of the Armstrong varsity football team, and I'm the owner of the Armstrong student section.
My name is Michael Bowser. I am also a senior at Armstrong High School. I'm one of the main leaders of the student section.
Thank you. What were your first thoughts when you heard we were getting a new stadium?
We'll see, there's hearing it and seeing it. And to me, when I heard it, I was not quite sure if it would come about us yet. I was not sure if I'd be able to play on the field yet, but once I started to see the renovations and stuff, I was very excited and just hopeful that I could play a game on there this year.
I think when I heard about the field, I was very surprised. I didn't think by the time we graduated that our senior class wouldn't be playing on it.
Since you guys both went to Fort City, how does this new field compare to Fort City's field?
Well, when we first combined schools and we practiced at Fort City, it was kind of rough because we would have to go from Armstrong High School to Ford City. We'd have to carry a bunch of stuff with us, haul it every day. And the grass on the field wasn't the best because we were practicing there every single day during football season. It was kind of tough on our knees and stuff like that, but overall, I think when we started practicing on the Armstrong field, I think that we started to feel a lot better, our bodies felt a lot better, and it was easier access to get there after school.
I think coming from a student section standpoint, just being at the new field, it's just more positive vibes there. Fort City was more run down, and the new stadium is just so nice. More people actually want to come out and cheer on the team.
What experiences do you guys have personally on this new stadium?
Personally, on the new stadium, I can say I threw the very first touchdown pass on the new field. And personally also, my brother dislocated his ankle on the new field on the very first game there. And my younger brother also broke his wrist there. But personally, to me, I like the field, and I think there's just a few accidents on the field, that's all.
Personally, I'm in the student section. I really haven't been on the field, but looking at it from the stands, it looks nice, and I wouldn't mind playing on it.
Jalen, since you play on the field weekly, can you explain how it feels playing on it rather than grass field?
Well, when we would play our games on the grass field, it was tough for traction with our cleats and stuff to move faster, but now that we have turf, I feel like we can be more explosive. I feel that we have better traction, and I think it just overall makes us faster and helps us win games.
Now, Michael, do you think this new field affects the student section at all in any way?
Yeah, I think more people want to come out since it's a new stadium, and they want to come out and support the team, see what the new stadium looks like.
Since you were up there leading the cheers, does it feel any different from cheering at the old school?
Yeah, it feels a little different. There's more people that come out to the Armstrong games, and just everyone's louder at Armstrong. I think there's more school spirit here than there was at Fort City.
Do you guys think that all the students at AHS enjoy the new stadium?
I for sure think that all the students enjoy it. Actually, I've noticed that, like Mike said, we've had a lot more people come to our games that since they were at the new school. I feel that all the gym classes and the gym teachers like taking the students up there to have activities there, and I think that overall the stadium is very nice for us.
I think that the students enjoy it more than just regular grass. All the teachers and everything, they're always talking about going up to the new field and in gym class and just enjoying it.
We have been waiting for this new field for almost 4 years now. Do you think that this new field lived up to the hype?
For sure I do. I think the speakers are awesome there for pregame. I think that compared to the games we would play at the Katanning field, I think that the parking was a lot worse. I think everything was just overall boosted, and I think that people really enjoyed coming to the very first game there. I think we had a lot more fans, and I think that the players were very hyped up for the game.
I think the field exceeded expectations for me, at least. Yeah.
Do you remember the first time coming into the new school when you guys walked into the stadium for the first time? Did you feel the same way?
Well, when I first walked into the school freshman year, I felt pretty nervous because I wasn't sure of the atmosphere that the new school would give. But playing football, it's almost like whenever we had our first game there, or even a practice, coming into that new stadium, just once you see it, it automatically gives great vibes and great feelings towards you.
First time I came into the school was freshman year. I was a little nervous, but it ended up being all right. There was nice people, and it was the same way walking into the new football field. There's just nice people. Everyone was in a positive mood and all coming out to support the team.
To you, what is the most rewarding part of being the first students to be on the new field?
Well, yeah, it is rewarding. I do feel kind of bad for some of the kids that have graduated before us, but from an overall rewarding part, I feel very rewarding because we won the very first game on the new field, and the soccer team has enjoyed a lot of games on that field, and the football team has also, along with the junior high teams.
For me, the most rewarding part is just being the first student section fans to cheer on our team and being the first student section to ever storm the field. So, yeah.
Why do you guys think it took 4 years to get this new stadium built?
Just looking at the stadium, I think it took a lot of planning. I think they wanted to make sure they had everything set right. I think they wanted to make sure the track looked nice. They wanted to have very nice turf there. And it overall had a lot of planning, and I think that financially, I think that we had to figure out ways to afford it, but I think they did a good job doing that.
Yeah, I agree with Jalen on that. I think a lot of it was just planning and getting everything perfect for everyone. Just being able to hold that many people takes a while, and I think money was a big part of it.
Armstrong football has been known to do really well in the season. Do you think it'll be any different on the new field?
Well, Armstrong always has been prided on winning games, and if you're not winning games, you're not having fun. I don't think the new field necessarily changes the mindset that we have going into games, but I do think that it will be an energy booster because of, again, our student section being there, just fans all over the place, and I do think that Armstrong will be able to continue to win games this year on the new field.
Yeah, I think just having such a big student section and a brand new field really gets the players all pumped up, and just they want to go out there and win even more now that we're in a new stadium.
Do you think this new field will encourage underclassmen to join sports?
For sure. If it doesn't, then nothing ever will. The new field is amazing, and I think that if you can get onto that new field, you should get on there as soon as possible. Whether if you're starting at a young age at sports, I think you should work your way up and never quit, because once you get onto that new field, it brings a type of energy to you that you've never felt before, in my opinion.
For me, I never played sports coming up through high school, but I regret it. If I could say to any underclassmen is to get out there and play a sport, especially now that they made us a brand new field, brand new baseball fields, brand new football stadium, and I think they should just go out and enjoy it.
For sure. I also think that if you're not interested in necessarily playing a sport, I think that, the band is always on the new field and stuff. I feel like if you want to be involved in that, then go for it. And If that doesn't encourage you, I encourage you guys to get out there and try something new.
Thank you very much for joining us today, Jalen and Michael. We are going to take a short break and we'll be right back with Armstrong School District's Education Today.
I'm Indiana County Sheriff Bob Fihawk. We are all proud of Indiana County, but we must be worried about the negative growth of drugs and alcohol abuse. It is the responsibility of all of us, parents, teachers, and community leaders, to provide the best possible education to our youth in the prevention of drug and alcohol abuse. The law is a deterrent, but education is still our best protection. Help keep Indiana safe and drug-free. For more information on how to talk to your kids about drugs and alcohol, go to the abovetheinfluence.com, brought to you by the Armstrong, Indiana Drug-Free Communities Coalition.
All your professors, all of them, they know that all it takes is one dreamer with passion, one person, and they hope in each of you that you might be that one who makes a longer lasting light bulb, who writes music for the ages, who reaches into the mind and discovers a new star and who can change the world of a fifth grader. We're gathered here to hope in you.
Hello, I'm Cindy McCrae, Director of Arc Manor Addiction Recovery Center. Arc Manor is committed to confidential quality services 24 hours a day, including fully licensed residential, partial hospital, and outpatient treatment programs. With 39 years of experience in addiction treatment, Arc Manor puts an emphasis on the needs of special populations including women, co-occurring disorders, and adolescents. For more information, call 724-548-7607 or 800-323-1333. Brought to you by the Armstrong, Indiana Drug-Free Communities Coalition.
It's hard to explain. It just became home. There are hundreds of majors and programs, bachelor's degrees to PhDs, small classes and faculty that really get to know you. Amazing internships and everywhere, programs that help to find a job that is right for you. It's what IUP is about, a commitment to your success. See it for yourself. Visit us, Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Find your success.
Hi, I'm Jen McCroskey. I'm a prevention specialist with the Armstrong, Indiana Clarion Drug and Alcohol Commission. Hey parents, put your drug knowledge to the test. Attend a free teen scene program. Learn about signs and symptoms of drug use and abuse, current drug trends, resources for help, and view a large display of items where drugs can be hidden. For more information, call 724-354-2746, extension 309, to schedule a program today. Brought to you by the Armstrong, Indiana Drug-Free Communities Coalition.
Before I came to IUP, I had no idea what college would be like or what role I would play or where I'd be in the future. But when I came to IUP, everything changed. I met people who really made me feel like I belonged. I had great classes at a great nationally ranked university. Hi, my name is Megan Miller. I'm a fine arts major, and this is my university.
Vince Mercuri, Executive Director of the Open Door. Worried, scared, confused, not sure where to turn for help? The Open Door, a behavioral health organization, has a full range of addiction counseling services and mental health crisis intervention services which may be able to help. Call 724-465-2605 or 1-877-333-2470. The Open Door, steps towards hope, courage, and Recovery, brought to you by the Armstrong, Indiana Drug-Free Communities Coalition.
The brain is a remarkable organ. It's almost infinite in its capacity. Its ability to reach its full potential is limited by only one thing: the heart. For if the heart isn't fully engaged in what you're doing, if you have no drive, no passion, the brain will simply go through the motions. Find your success at Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
We're back now with the principal of Armstrong High School, Mr. James Rummel. How long have you been a principal of Armstrong High School?
Me, I've been the principal since we started this school. We're ready to start our fourth. We've already started our fourth year.
What were your opinions of the field when you first set eyes on it?
Very impressed. Very impressed with this. It's been a long time in the making, and I'm extremely happy with it.
Since you are a principal, how much say did you have on what the field was going to look like?
I had a lot of say in this. I was an active member in all the planning. Last year we had various committee groups that consist of community members, coaches, staff, students. So it's been sort of nice to see the whole process unfold the way it has.
Did the field turn out how you imagined it, or what would you like to do to improve it?
I'm very happy with it. I really don't see, obviously you could always look for things after you do something new to make improvements with it, but I'm very satisfied with the end product.
Why did the field take 4 years to get built? What kinds of hoops did you have to jump through to get this field built?
Well, I think everyone wanted to do it right, because this is a one-time thing, and obviously there's finances involved as well. So we had to get a good product, but it's something we could afford as a district. And it took a long time, but I think it's been well worth the wait.
Now that we have this new field, what sports will you be playing on it this year?
Well, we already have girls and boys soccer, football on there. In the springtime, it'll be track and field, and phys ed classes are going to be actively using it as well. Plus, it's going to be open to the public. When school isn't in session, people can come and run, they can walk on it. So we look at this as not only as a school property, but also as a community property.
Okay. With this new field, are you planning on doing any events in the stadium?
Yeah, we do have some ideas. We have band festivals we can plan in the future. We're looking to have maybe district and state playoffs in soccer and football, of course. And of course, graduation at the end of the year. We're all looking forward to that. And also, if field's available, we'll make it open to the community as well.
Okay. Do you plan on having the graduation in the stadium?
That's our plan.
How do you think having this new field will impact the future of Armstrong?
We have a beautiful facility here, our school, and this was the last piece of the puzzle. So I think our facilities, I feel, are second to none. I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy for our community and our student body to be able to have this right now. I think in the long run, you're going to see our numbers go up in our sports and anything that's involved with that, because people are going to want to use that. I mean, when you see our young kids looking at that, they're coming on a Friday night or a football or a soccer match, or they say, boy, I want to play under the lights in this field. So I think it's only going to enhance our participation.
Okay. Well, that's our show for today. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. Our thanks also goes out to the TV production.